The 29th UN Climate Conference wrapped up with pivotal agreements aimed at enhancing global climate finance. Moreover, Rand Merchant Bank's Tsepo Ntane noted that the Baku finance goal was established, urging a collective effort to boost climate funding to developing nations to at least $1.3 trillion annually by 2035. Additionally, negotiations on high-integrity carbon markets under the Paris Agreement were finalized, facilitating countries in meeting their climate targets. And Tani provides further insights on these developments.
I think COP29 came up with very interesting outcomes. I think the three main ones being the finalization of the loss and damage fund, the conclusion of Article 6, and also the main one being the Baku finance goal. I think those are the three main outcomes of COP29. I think to think about this initiative, you need to go back all the way to COP15, where developed economies committed to provide funding towards developing economies to enable them to achieve their climate goals. And in that commitment, they committed to providing $100 billion per annum to developing economies. So as part of COP29, that target had to be revised, and it has now been revised to $300 billion per annum. But also there is an ambition there to increase that funding to about $1.3 trillion US per annum by 2035, because that is important, because that's a minimum required to enable us as a globe to achieve the 1.5 degree temperature goal. This outcome is in the long-term making. Like, it took quite some time. It's about 10 years to get to this conclusion. But what it enables, particularly on a government-to-government perspective, is countries can now trade carbon credits or environmental attributes with each other, and this is an important mechanism for developing economies, because then they can attract foreign direct investment without incurring debt, because even if they invest on a project and they want to sell those environmental attributes, be it carbon credits, on those projects to developed economies, they can now do that under Article 6. And for us as financial institutions, we can enable the financing of the projects, but also the trading of those carbon credits through, especially for our continent, to enable us to draw and bring in this new capital funding.